everyone, and welcome back to Princess Connect Dive. We are at the third gacha this month, technically fourth, but you guys didn't see the result of the last one, which I will show in just a moment, because it went... okay, so this month started with a spark. We followed that with another spark. Take a guess what happened with the free pools, which thankfully they helped, but... a third spark, with the added joke that I also got her on the very last pool. So obviously not the brightest end result for this anniversary, because if we didn't have to spark, by the way, we would have been so up that I could have steamrolled the entire year probably with a good amount of luck. But instead we find ourselves just like last year at basically the end of my chances with the gacha, because now I have one spark left, and if we consume this spark as well, then it is once again back-to-back evaluation on whether to roll the character or not. I did kind of foresee for this to happen, which is why I didn't get Rino and Shizuru, and also kept my... how to call it, side account funds on the reserve, so I probably will try and get Wakana on the side account. For Shiori, I expect her to be a permanent, so I will try and get her off normal gacha, but as you saw, Salazar Iori didn't come from the freebies, so it is kind of a weird situation. However, we are not low on stories, we still have Nefinella, Pecorine today, then Wakana, we have the event, the birthdays. In terms of content, we are not on a shortage at all. Before we get into the gacha and see if today we are lucky, like if we get the Peco within 20 pulls, I will be thankful and end it there. Let me say this, if you want to support the channel, remember that you can leave a super thanks donation below your favorite priconne or Anti-Lodge video, or you can join the community as a Lodge supporter. Thank you very much to Wooper, Moonlight, and of course Webowski for your support. You guys made it able to get into the surprise part of this gacha, which is the tickets. So I have 3 tickets, Price ticket, Limited ticket, and Paid ticket. Today we will claim all 3. You guys voted for the Price ticket, and the one who won... probably not a surprise, but it is Ranfa. Let me get the post so I can see the percentages to which she win with, but I believe that it is a pretty high one at that. It is 58% for Ranfa, 23% for Anne and Grea Duo, and 90% for Princess Iori. Why am I claiming the ticket now? Obviously because we are going to roll on the prices, and claiming the ticket before would have been a little bit foolish, in case... never going to happen, by the way, but in case I get Ranfa from the prices, then I would have claimed the ticket for Anne and Grea. Also we have the Battle Pass. From what I can see, I don't like the Battle Pass, I very much hate it, and it was a huge down from the... stream, but it doesn't look like it does anything that crazy into it. It is mainly materials, some gems, and this EX equipment. So now EX equipment is used in content outside the clan battle to make it easier. I have hardly ever faced content where it was necessary, but it can always change in the future. Now one is in the paid track, the other one is in the normal track. So still you get it. I also read that it will come back in other ways, so it's not as bad as I expected it to be yet. We will see. But probably not my favorite addition, that's for sure. Still, it is what it is. It is now in the game. Okay, let's get into the gacha. We have ASTRAEA Peco, and she is part of the anniversary event, a character that obviously we want to get also because of her stories, which will come after the event, because obviously this event is like Lady Canon from last year, the Alkes event, etc., a more light-hearted event. So it is comedy, but also has obviously its own nuance with Wakana and Yamato and Shiori and Hatsune. So an event about sisters, younger sister trying to get acknowledged by their older sisters, so it will be an interesting read on that note. But more on that later when I actually release it. For now, let's get into the gacha and see where the dice... Okay. If I get Peco in the first pool, I am completely forgiving the sparks. Like, that will be a pretty good result. I won't lie, like, I wasn't expecting her on the first pool. But if I get her on the first pool, that's completely fine. Like, I had 3 back-to-back sparks. Yes, okay, perfect. Perfect. Perfect Lyrel. As you can see, ASTRAEA Pecorine has a more regal sounding voice, which is very nice, since obviously she's a princess. So now I am tempted, because I could roll for Winter Wakana. But I have this sinking feeling that if I roll for Winter Wakana, I have to spark. Still, I do have a spark, so I could just do it. We will decide that in the days to come. I could do it, because I actually really like Wakana, and the first time she came around I couldn't get her, so it is actually a little bit... like, you know, Nefinella and Wakana, I don't have the base character. Bot could have cursed me to spark them, so I am worried about that a little. Anyway, let's see the prices. So obviously, this price is the best gacha in the whole year since there are prices. So if you are a new player and you want a gacha to roll on, this is probably the best gacha you could ask for. I'm not new, and I do have most prices, so I can safely skip it. Ooh. Yeah, it is still bugged with the patch, like, it does that weird flash. Second prize, so I get more Peco shards. There are the special prizes with Shefi, Amet, and the other Gourmet Guild characters, which give you a lot of stuff, like, they are extremely good. So if you want to stack up on resources, new characters from the preface, etc., this is the best gacha that you can ask for. But let me show you, like, for me, I have basically all the latest privates. I like Nefi, but like, there isn't really much of a point for me to roll on the privates if I have got Peco immediately. So we actually did quite well. Now, we do have the tickets. So let's start with the one that you guys voted for. I believe it is Princess character, this one. And we get Ramfa. So obviously Ramfa is a very old character. She's from... okay, so this anniversary was Peco. The one before was Fio. The one before was Eris. And the one before that was Misora. 5 years ago. She was an anniversary character. So 5 years ago. That's actually a lot of time. Was it 5 years or 4? No, it was 5 years ago. That's actually crazy, like, a lot of time. Now, for the other 2 tickets, I won't get characters that are story required, so to speak, that we don't have their stories on the channel. I will instead get characters that I need for gameplay reasons. And that's for 2 reasons mainly. The first one is that I want to clear the Tower of Luna. So I do want to get characters that can help me with that. So it is Croce, for example. The second reason is because older character stories, we still have a lot that are already on my account. So I would like to prioritize trying to get content that I can clear before worrying about the stories for a bit. But for Golden Week, we'll try to get an older character which I don't have a story of. Very nice. Ariel Croce story, we have done it. It is already on the channel, so you can go and watch it if you want. For the other start dash ticket, okay. So Mao is a character that I actually really need for my light team. She's used a lot in the light team. Or Lily, that's the choice here. So I'm actually going to get Lily, because I actually really like Lily. And I was kind of sad that I never got her, because I had to spark Misora. So that's actually a character that I wanted. Very nice. Now I can be told that I don't have Summer Lily, which is... it was a little bit of a shame. Very nice, very nice. So now my main worry about getting Winter Wagana is that we get a Lily alt very soon, maybe in the next event or the one after. So I am kind of worried with my gems for that reason, but maybe risking it is the right move here. I think that could be a big gamble, but one that I might be willing to take, since I actually do want to read the Wagana story for sure. And then we have the side account, and we can use that for Shiori or other characters. So in terms of what we got, we have... let's go down. Okay, Aerial Crochet, we have the story. Swimsuit Lily, we have the story. Ranfa, new story. Peco, new story. Then we have Nefinella, which is right here. So 3 new stories plus Wagana 4 plus the event 5 plus Shiori 6. And then we have some other stuff from the backlog that we can do, like for example 6-star Nea, which is over here. I haven't upgraded yet, but she's in line to get her upgrade. So a lot of content for this upcoming March. Now, I have a lot of stuff to work on for this event. Like, it is a funny event, so I'm trying my hardest to keep the puns, but it's not as easy as you might think. I hope you guys will appreciate all the but or every equivalent term that I use for this event, and you look forward to it later on today, hopefully. I should be able to get it out today. I am 2 stories in out of 8, not the fastest I've been, but I have been overworking this past week, as you saw, a lot of stories and a lot of stuff in general for this February. I hope you guys appreciate it. For today, this is it for the gacha. The anniversary is technically over, since Peco, the last prize before the next event, etc., she is basically heralding the end of the anniversary. But we do have the whole year ahead of us, so I hope that you guys will keep supporting me throughout this next year for Priconne. I look forward to seeing what stories and characters it might bring. So thank you much for watching. Remember to smash that like or subscribe button. If you want to support the channel more, remember that you can use the super thanks or the join feature to leave a donation of your choosing below your favorite Anti-Lodge video, or to join as a Lodge supporter. Very nice that we actually got Peco in one temple. Like, I am so surprised by it after 3 back-to-back sparks that I am happy. So I might see you guys for Wagana, I might not. I will let you know. Anyway, thank you much for watching, and enjoy the event later on today. Bye my friends.